and getting the PhD in more than 5 years. So I mean, how they so early they're getting the PhD and publication is a very matter of concern. And what I thinking about that people who those who sacrifice their life at the time period in the scientific world they eliminated by this criteria. So I mean, how we can raise the concern to higher authority and looking that the people are investing so much time and effort and neglected by the higher authority that is saying you are not is in criteria. That's a so pathetic situation in our life. So I think this is a small bit of this brief introduction with our side. What's your please tell us what are things if anybody have CSR in lab, what are your position and how CSR lab conducting the PhD program and are they finishing everybody getting the PhD within 5 years? I'm asking about yourself, yours. I mean, from your side, either and other things. I need data about the how many PhD are getting in the within the 5 year and how CSR conducting these kind of things, and are the program I mean position is regularized. That means every year they are getting released permanent position or not. How many people are lagging on that position? Because what I see that many times I mean in position they are getting more than a year or I mean in permanent position more than a year. I mean, some I think what we are lacking. I mean maybe sometimes more than a year. I mean, even I apply some position approximately more than 2 years. They are not going to get the examination, another result. That means the scholar are getting lost their age. I mean, their age is going to high in time by time, and they are not selecting anywhere. So that means the whole thing is come with itself in funding, and that means in the CSR institution. That means mismanagement on that. But so most of the scholars are lacking on that. So I mean we need to raise the concern of that even in as you see our questionnaire form we are asking about the people how many what are the your experience on site. Recently we update some questionnaire form, so I need a data on that so that we can raise the concern, even go through the media and houses and some lab person so that we can raise our concern and try to get the suitable age criteria. I think it's completely biased decision about the so much less criteria. What's your please tell us one by one and your side, please. We will look at that matter. Yes, please, sir.
Hi Anurag, please say
Hel-
something.
Okay, so myself, Anurag Kumar Singh. I am presently doing PhD in CSIR-CRRI, which is affiliated to the ACSIR. सर मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी में बोलता हूँ एक्चुअल में क्या है कि
Hindi it doesn't matter, please. Oh, so sure.
ओके सर CSIR में जो है कोरोना के बाद से लास्ट रिक्रूटमेंट हुआ था 2018 में। 18 के बाद फिर कोविड के बाद रिक्रूटमेंट आया 2021 में। CSIR की पूरे ऑल ओवर इंडिया में करीब 40 लैब हैं और उसके साथ जो है जो ACSIR यूनिवर्सिटी है उसमें ICMR वगैरह वगैरह जोड़ के वो टोटल 65 जो है इंस्टीट्यूशन आती हैं ACSIR के अधीन। तो इनका जो मिनिमम जो हम लोग को आईडी कार्ड इशू किया जाता है वो 6 साल के पीरियड का इशू किया जाता है। लेकिन जो
जी
साइंटिस्ट की रिक्रूटमेंट आई थी 2021 में 21 के बाद आई थी, मतलब 22 में आई थी जैसे कोविड खत्म हुआ था। तो उस समय जैसे इन माई केस कि मैं एलिजिबल था 32 के बिलो था, बट वो क्या हुआ था वो सारी वैकेंसी जो है ना जब ये इलेक्शन आया था तो उसमें तो सारी वैकेंसी को कैंसिल करके फिर से री एडवर्टाइज किया गया और सारी वैकेंसियों को री एडवर्टाइज किया गया। तो एक तो कोविड की वजह से जो रिक्रूटमेंट गैप हुआ था 4 साल का 3 साल का 4 साल का जो रिक्रूटमेंट गैप हुआ था उसमें बहुत सारे स्कॉलर जो है ओवर एज जो हो गए। हाँ, उसके बाद जो 2022 में वैकेंसी जो आई थी और उसमें जो भी स्कॉलर एज एज विद इन द एज थे, जैसे मैंने IICT हैदराबाद का भरा था और सकरी का भरा था और ये क्या नाम है निस्पर का भरा था। तो ये कई सारी वैकेंसी ड्यू टू डिले प्रोसेस की वजह से जो कि 6 महीने से ज्यादा उस पर कोई एक्शन नहीं हुआ तो सारी वैकेंसी को कैंसिल करके फिर से री एडवर्टाइज किया गया। तो ना उसमें एज रिलैक्सेशन दिया गया, ना कुछ दिया गया। कोविड की वजह से जो रिक्रूटमेंट गैप हुआ था उसमें भी एज रिलैक्सेशन नहीं दिया गया। तो ये सारे बहुत सारे CSIR में इश्यूज थे, जिसके रिगार्डिंग हमको लगता है कि ऑल इंडिया रिसर्च स्कॉलर को इसके रिगार्डिंग DG CSIR से बात करनी चाहिए एक बार, कि इस संबंध में कुछ करे। और आई थिंक DSP और DG CSIR से रिलेटेड एक मीटिंग जो है ऑर्गेनाइज करें, ताकि जो है इसमें कुछ भी जो भी स्टूडेंट का है इसमें एज रिलैक्सेशन दिया जा सके 3-4 साल का एटलीस्ट, जिसके जो कोविड की वजह से गैप हुआ और ये जो वैकेंसी पिछली कैंसिल की गई।
हाँ, थैंक यू अनुराग। अनुराग, मैं आपसे चाहूँगा कि आप प्लीज़ अपना जो भी आपका जो है, आप एक डेटा मुझे बेस अगर हो सके तो प्रोवाइड करें थ्रू ऐसा ईमेल के थ्रू, सो दैट हम लोग अंडरस्टैंड कर सके। हमारे पास अब एक डेटा होना चाहिए कि क्या एग्जैक्टली हो रहा है,
सर मैं
और हमें
सारे
सबसे चाहिए सपोर्ट, सो दैट हम इसको रेज कर सके कंसर्न को। ये डेफिनेटली मैटर ऑफ कंसर्न, बहुत डीप कंसर्न है।
लास्ट
ठीक है।
टाइम CRRI में DG CSIR आई थी फाउंडेशन डे पे, तो ये चर्चा हुई थी कि जो है मतलब ये जो 32 एज का क्राइटेरिया है ये कैंसिल किया जाता है, ये रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस, क्योंकि CRRI में भी वैकेंसी आई है 32 का, उसमें एज लिमिट लगा हुआ है। तो ये वैकेंसी जुलाई में कैंसिल किया गया था। वो वेबसाइट पर नोटिस भी है, आई विल सेंड द नोटिस फॉर कैंसिलेशन ऑफ दैट एडवर्टीजमेंट। और यही सिमिलर प्रोसेस जो है अदर अदर लैब में भी हुआ था, CSIR की लैब में, कि वो नोटिस जो भी जैसे इलेक्शन आया था लोकसभा का, तो सारे उस समय लोकसभा इलेक्शन में होल्ड पर कर दिया गया था सारे इंटरव्यू को। तो उसके बाद जैसे इंटरव्यू होल्ड करने के बाद इलेक्शन खत्म हुआ, तो सारे जितनी वैकेंसी थी सबको कैंसिल करके अब नए सिरे से वही री एडवर्टाइज किया जा रहा है। तो वही वैकेंसी री एडवर्टाइज हो रही है सारी। और कोविड के बीच में जो गैप हो गया था 4 साल का, वो तो उसमें रिक्रूटमेंट हुआ नहीं, तो उसमें बहुत सारे स्कॉलर्स की एज निकल गई, रिसर्चर की एज निकल गई। तो आई थिंक एक ग्राउंड ये हो सकता है कि एक कंपनसेशन बन सकता है एज का, कि भाई 3-4 साल का जो है अलग से जो
डेफिनेटली,
है एक्सपीरियंस है। और
डेफिनेटली।
जो 32 वाले एज में जो 2022 में वैकेंसी आई थी, उसमें जो एलिजिबल कैंडिडेट थे वो उस समय एलिजिबल थे, बट वो रिक्रूटमेंट हुआ नहीं, फिर से कैंसिल होकर री एडवर्टाइज किया गया। तो एटलीस्ट उस समय जो एलिजिबल कैंडिडेट थे और जिन्होंने फार्म डाला था, तो उनको भी एक एज रिलैक्सेशन दिया जाए, क्योंकि ये कैंसिल किया गया ना, तो उस समय तो उसकी स्कॉलर की क्या गलती है, वो तो इंस्टीट्यूशन और रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस की गलती है।
ये
तो
मिसमैनेजमेंट है सर, इसमें मिसमैनेजमेंट है। हम इसको प्रॉपर उठाएंगे। प्लीज आप लेटर ये सारे जो मटेरियल है हमें ऐसा के वेबसाइट ईमेल पे प्लीज हमें दीजिएगा अपने पॉइंट
ओके
ऑफ
ओके,
कंसर्न।
या श्योर, ओके ओके, यस सर, ओके श्योर सर।
Nazrul Islam, please say something.
सर मैं नजरुल इस्लाम, मैं IPDF हूँ, इंस्टीट्यूट पोस्ट डॉक्टरल फेलो फ्रॉम IIT कानपुर।
Yes.
तो सर मैं PhD कर रहा था, PhD कंप्लीट किया CSIR लैब से, CSIR नीस्ट जोरहाट असम। तो सेम इश्यूज मेरा भी है। आफ्टर 1 ईयर, मतलब 1 ईयर मेरा टेन्योर है, उसके बाद मेरा भी एज लिमिट खत्म होने वाला है। तो मैं भी थोड़ा स्टडी किया था CSIR लैब में। तो मैंने स्टडी में ऑलरेडी मैंने मेल भी किया है CSIR, मतलब कंसर्न अथॉरिटीज को। तो वहां से रिप्लाई भी आया कि वी आर इन एक्टिव कंसिडरेशंस रिगार्डिंग दिस। तो तो मैंने कुछ स्टडी किया था। तो 2001 से 2001 अगर हम लोग CSIR का OM देखे तो वहाँ पे मतलब एग्जिस्टिंग एज लिमिट था 35 फॉर साइंटिस्ट पोजीशन के लिए। तो आफ्टर दैट मतलब 2011 में उन लोग फिर करंटली मतलब एज रिवाइज किया। तो वो डॉक्यूमेंट भी मेरा पास था, तो मैंने वो भी रिसेंटली रिक्वेस्ट मेल में वो किया था, सेंड किया था। तो उसमें उन लोग मतलब जो CSIR कंसर्न अथॉरिटीज था वो 35 से 32 कर दिया जो एज लिमिट था। तो
हाँ,
तो
प्लीज सेंड कर दीजिएगा हमें भी वो सारे
जी जी। तो वहाँ पे मतलब 35 साइंटिस्ट साइंटिस्ट एक्चुअली क्या होता है, जनरली अगर हम लोग सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटीज और सेंट्रल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट में देखा जाए, तो वहाँ पे मतलब जो साइंटिस्ट भी अगर देखा जाए तो वो पे लेवल 10 स्केल का होता है। तो उसका एज लिमिट 35 होता है। अगर हम लोग सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटीज और सेंट्रल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट में देखा जाए तो साइंटिस्ट बी का पे लेवल 10 होता है और स्केल पे लेवल 10। हाँ, तो उसका जो होता है पे लेवल 10 होता है, तो उसका मतलब साइंटिस्ट बी का 35 होता है एज लिमिट अगर देखा जाए तो इंडिया में। तो एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल सेंट्रल पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड हुआ, और नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ हाइड्रोलॉजी, वो लोग रिसेंटली जो रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस किया या DRDO हुआ, तो साइंटिस्ट बी का 35 होता है। मगर अगर हम लोग देखें तो जो जो मतलब CSI सिस्टम है, उसमें पे लेवल 11 होता है, मतलब इक्विवेलेंट टू साइंटिस्ट सी। तो साइंटिस्ट सी का हम लोग का जनरली 35 साइंटिस्ट बी का दे रहा है अदर इंस्टीट्यूट। तो यहाँ पे अगर देखा जाए तो उन लोग 35 से ज्यादा ही होना चाहिए। तो वो लोग देते, मतलब वो कंसर्न अथॉरिटी 32 करके रखा, मतलब डिक्रीज कर दिया आफ्टर 2011। तो बिफोर दैट वो लोग 35 दे रहा था। तो वो एग्जिस्टिंग फाइल मेरे पास अभी फिलहाल है, तो मैं
Okay,
सेंड
okay.
कर सकता हूँ। तो ये एक हम लोग का पास प्रूफ है कि पहले एग्जिस्टिंग 35 था, तो अभी 32 किया है। तो वो भी हम लोग का मतलब एक प्रूफ है। और
Yeah, that is very
हेलो,
important. Very important.
एग्जैक्टली मैं कंफर्म कर देना चाहता हूँ कि जो CSIR साइंटिस्ट बी की रिक्रूटमेंट होती है, जो साइंटिस्ट ग्रेड 4 के नाम से जाना जाता है,
जी जी जी
उसकी
जी।
जो क्वालिफिकेशन होती है एमटेक होता है, और रिलेवेंट में डिजायरेबल में उस रिलेवेंट एरिया का एक्सपीरियंस होता है। और
जी
नीचे कहीं कहीं जैसे फिजिकल साइंस, केमिकल साइंस इस टाइप का होता है, तो उसमें PhD सबमिटेड मांगते हैं। तो उस रिगार्डिंग
मगर
में अगर जो यहाँ
वो पहले
CSIR का
हो।
मेन इशू, ऑल इंडिया रिसर्च स्कॉलर का मेन मुद्दा ये है कि PhD कंप्लीट होने में 30-32 हो जाती है, तो इतने कम एज में हम लोग एलिजिबल नहीं होते हैं। तो इसका ये मेन मुद्दा है कि ये एज
हाँ,
बढ़ाया
तो
जाएगा।
ये बात सही है, मगर पहले पहले होता था, मतलब एमटेक या MSc। मगर आज का डेट का अगर आप रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस या एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखेंगे, तो मैक्सिमम में PhD सबमिटेड लिखा हुआ रहता है। तो
Yeah,
मतलब
actually,
एमटेक MSc
we are
नहीं होता है।
talking in every aspect. What can we do? And so that is the things. So
हम्म,
whatever we
तो
can,
अभी
yeah, yeah.
जी
Whatever we can give the justification to the DGCSIR office, and if we will connect with the higher authority, then definitely we can put forward our argument. Why
तो
you increase the
हम्म,
age limit, yeah, decrease the age limit. So that is the our concern, and so that's why we are discussing.
जी
सर,
जी।
एज पर माई कंसर्न कि सर, एक तो जो कोविड गैप है, इसमें एज बढ़ाया जा सकता है, और जो पुरानी वैकेंसी कैंसिल कर दी गई है, कैंसिल करके री एडवर्टाइज की गई, उसमें उस रिगार्डिंग रखते हुए स्कॉलर को, जो पुराने हैं, जो ओवर एज हो गए, नई वैकेंसी आने में, री एडवर्टाइज होने में, तो एक मौका देना चाहिए। तो मुझे लगता है एक लीगल पॉइंट है, और मतलब गुड पॉइंट है कि DGCSIR से बात करने पे इसमें जो है छूट दिया जा सकता है।
Sure,
वो भी
sure.
पॉइंट है और पीएचडी का भी पॉइंट है, हम सारे पॉइंट को
हाँ,
ऐड करेंगे। आप प्लीज
या
मीटिंग को
यस यस सर।
अदर पर्सन।
अनुराग सर से मैं सहमत हूँ, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी अगर हम लोग CSIR-IMMT को देखा जाए, तो उन लोग ने वैकेंसी निकाली थी 2021 को। तो 2021 का वैकेंसी साइंटिस्ट पोजीशन का, सीनियर साइंटिस्ट, साइंटिस्ट सब का निकाला गया था। पर उसका बाद कोई सिलेक्शन रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस नहीं हुआ और कोई फर्दर प्रोसेस नहीं हुआ। फिर अभी फिलहाल 2025 में वो वैकेंसी कैंसिल कर दिया गया। तो मान लीजिए इतना टाइम अगर वैकेंसी प्रोसेस में, एक प्रोसेस में जाए, तो दूसरा प्रोसेस के लिए हम लोग का एज लिमिट मतलब ऑफ कोर्स बढ़ेगा, तो हम लोग का अपॉर्चुनिटी मतलब नहीं होगा। तो उसका भी CSI-IMMT को भी वैल्यू में लिया जा सकता है एज फॉर
हाँ,
एग्जाम्पल।
फिर नॉट जस्ट CSIR-IMT का है, CRRI का है, नीस्ट का है, IICT का है, सेकरी का है, सबका जो वैकेंसी कैंसिल करके री एडवर्टाइज किया गया। इवन CRRI की भी वैकेंसी जुलाई में
अनुराग सर,
कैंसिल की गई है,
अनुराग
और
सर,
अगस्त
प्लीज
में फिर
सेंड
से भेजा गया री एडवर्टाइज के लिए।
all the vacancy which are cancelled, please send us
हाँ,
so that।
कैंसिल करके फिर ये री एडवर्टाइज हो रही है, सारी वैकेंसी री
ठीक है,
एडवर्टाइज हो रही
आप में री प्लीज सेंड कर दीजिएगा सारा, सो
है। मैं
दैट
अभी भेज दे
हम
रहा हूँ
लोग
सर,
उसको।
सारे भेज दे रहा हूँ,
हाँ
सब
ठीक है,
वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है, A to Z डाटा अवेलेबल है।
ठीक है। हम लोग रूटीनली मीटिंग करते रहेंगे, सो दैट हम लोग प्रॉपर फॉलो पे रखें और इसको करें, कंडक्ट करें। अभी करंट हमारा मीटिंग जो मेन एजेंडा है, इंट्रोडक्शन, व्हाट आर द काज क्या है, क्या अलग अलग डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है, क्या डिफरेंट जगह पे क्या चल रहा है। हम लोग एक प्रॉपर इंट्रोडक्शन लेंगे, फिर आपस में, फिर उसके बाद प्लान बनाएंगे, ठीक है। सो आई थिंक अंदर पर्सन प्लीज टेल अस।
Hello. Am I
यस
audible,
मैम,
sir?
प्लीज। Yes, yes.
I'm Dr. Banasri Saikya. I'm working as a woman scientist, DSD-wise woman scientist in CSIR NIST, Jorhat. I completed my PhD from CSIR NIST, Jorhat only last year, no, not last year, in 2023 July. So, as a general category candidate,
Your
I
voice
have
is not
completed my
proper.
PhD.
Your voice is not
Hello.
proper. If please, if possible, do something. Either avoid microphone, do that, talk
So, am I audible now, sir? Hello.
a little bit less. What other people say,
Am I
please.
audible now, sir?
You are audible, but your voice is not much.
Okay, okay.
You,
Probably due to network, maybe. So, may
yes,
I continue?
yeah, please.
Yeah, so sir, it is the same concern, sir. Whatever has been discussed by Anurag and Nazrul, the concern is same. I am from general category and I completed my PhD within 30, but by the time it is due to COVID and all, whatever delay has been faced by the candidates like us. So from government's point of view, they should consider at least, because it is very difficult to compete even being a general category candidate and
Please
seeing
email us
that.
whatever concern, and we will
Yeah,
raise your concern and
yes, same.
characterize your cause.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm from, yeah. So it is like difficult. So I just want the points which has been mentioned by the other two person. My concern is same. So I'm here to introduce me that I am also being supported. I mean supporting this petition. So I just want the research scholars group to follow up. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Please, Andar. MD, some, hello. MD Osim, please. Raising hand, please tell us.
Yes, sir. Good evening to everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Myself, Dr. Muhammad Oshim Akhtar. I have completed my PhD from SCSR, CSR Niri, Nagpur. Actually, today's topic is very interesting. 1 minute, sorry. There is a call. Yeah, actually, age bar is the age criteria for 32 years for research scholars and postdoc, a young scientist in India, as adopted by recently CSR and other centrally recruiting bodies. Actually, it sparks a considerable debate. That's why, uh, uh, as a research scholar and an academic and a research community students, it is a what is a very necessary and very serious issues. So I have been following your page since last 1 or 2 months. We can actually I also face the same problem due to COVID and other CSR issues. In CSR has lengthy doing PhD in CSR and all other like PhD in IIT also. It takes more than 5 to 7 or 8 or 9 years, might be. Some scholars are also struggling to fetching and submitting their thesis. So I recently awarded in November 2024, but I was registered in 2015 August session of SCSIR. Due to COVID-19 was also an issue, and rather than this, and also some personal and uh, supervisor or guide related problems that all people, the scholars all over the India was facing. But right now this issue has been resolved to some extent. uh, so let it come to the topic. I can suggest, sir, actually, I can help directly to this All India Research Scholars Association, because I am from Odisha. Right now, I am settled in Delhi NCR in Gurugram. I can help in the way that Minister of Education, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhanji, is from my state, and his personal secretary is my friend. If any help and we can go for proper channel, we can suggest or have a meeting with directly the education minister, because as per the subject is highly debatable, and the problem concern of this problem, we can approach immediately through proper channel, like we can visit Mr. Pradhanji, and also for DST secretary, and INSA secretary also, the former DST secretary Professor Asutosh Sharma sir also, and other higher authorities, and also DG CSIR. I can help to arrange a meeting and approaching those bodies, if we can go through proper channel and proper documentation. That's it.
Yeah, definitely, we can approach, and through you can help also. So it will be good
Yes,
for
yes.
us, and at least we can put forward our issue to the honorable
Minister and other, yeah, because of the as per the NEP, new educational policy, which is a very recently introduced, and rightly now the process is now being adopted by all over India, and also the government is encouraging and advertising each and every seminars and webinars, all these things, whatever is going on. So as per NEP, this type of age restriction should be demolished, and also uh, if this happen, then what the first thing is, the brain drain is also happening, and also the motto of this government, whatever the present government would promise to attract foreign, or to attract NRIs, non-resident Indians, and other people, those who are working abroad, and becoming India's R&D in the lines of other rapidly developing, like China and other developed countries. But if the government is setting a goal for 2047 as a Bikasit Bharat, you may know this word, where our PM always saying and highlighting his ministers in parliament, and raise these buzzwords, like Bikasit Bharat in everywhere you may see. If our government, or our prime minister, and our education secretary, our chief, our minister of higher education, all these highly or dignitaries is only doing bhashan baji, that would not be a good solution, and not be a good omen for, or good sign for India's science and technological achievement, what they parliamentarians are setting or sitting in each and every session of the parliament, whatever it may be. Okay,
सर
sir.
आपका तो सही है सर, दी थिंग इज दैट कि एज रेस्ट्रिक्शन का कुछ
Yes, yes, yes.
पॉइंट्स हो सर, आप अपने कुछ कंसर्न दीजिए सर। ये एवरीथिंग इज ओके, बट सर क्या मतलब ऐसा मुद्दा हो सकता है जिसकी वजह से हम ये चीजें कर सकते हैं कि एज रिलैक्सेशन दिया जाए? एज रिलैक्सेशन क्यों, मतलब इस टाइप की चीजें हो रही हैं तो स्टूडेंट सफर कर रहा है, तो उसको कैसे एज रिलैक्सेशन दिया जाए, एक वैलिड मतलब पॉइंट हो। तो आई
जी,
थिंक
जी।
दैट दैट इज बेटर,
पॉइंट्स तो
दैट
सर
इज
बहुत
बेटर।
सारे हैं। हाँ, एक्चुअली लाइक the delayed education pathways in India, like many Indian students face delays in completing their education due to socio-economic challenges, systemic issues, or regional disparities, everywhere. For women also, career breaks due to familial or societal responsibilities, or their
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Akhtar,
वो सारी सही है।
sorry to interrupt you. And
Yes, sir.
definitely we have the lots of issue and in our scientific community, and definitely we are recognizing your point. And I would request you. Now we are concerned about the 32 years, and definitely we will invite you for the so many concern, and we will discuss in our. So that's why the things, and now other people are also waiting for the
Yes, sir. Yes,
to.
sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you so much. I don't mind, please, and so we
No,
can
no, no, no.
continue. And okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Okay, welcome.
Hello, Lalji. This is Shrikant. This is Shrikant Nema from. I completed my PhD from ICMR in 2021. Now I am a postdoctoral research associate at ICGB New Delhi. So I agree with all the points, and I think I have a one suggestion. Can we put a RTI so that we can ask the government what rationale they have set behind this setting 832 years of age. I think we should ask them. So we will have, because if we directly approach the DG CSIR or any minister, they will say that this is the UGC guideline or something like. They will have some answer, right? So at least we should have to we should know their rationale why they are setting 32 age. So I think it's better to put one RTI from IRSA, and then we can approach these people. It is just a suggestion.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's a good suggestion, and we will follow also.
Yeah.
Right.
So मैं इसमें बोलना चाह रहा था, हाँ श्रेया श्रीकांत, मैं इसमें एक पॉइंट बोलना चाहता हूँ. What are the things happen? I mean, even we ask directly, maybe they dilute our concern. I think we can ask in different aspect, like how many PhD you run, how much time you time take most often in your CSR lab or CSR institution, and what are the age, I mean, status on that scholar, or how many are getting, how many recruitment process you are running in every year. That kind of data we need. Then we need to present the authority where you lacking, where you fall up. I mean, most of the scholars are getting to abide by this law. So I think we need to differently look at that matter. So I think this is the way we can proceed to, rather than directly asking why you're putting this age restriction law. So I think maybe we can try to get the things data on this kind of data on the from
Yeah,
government.
yes, definitely. We have to draft a very good letter so that it covers all the questions and they should be answerable in a proper way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes. Other please tell us your points. Other please introduce brief and tell us your points. What is the points? Dr. You want to say something? Hi, Dr. Sarwan.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Dr. Sarwan. You want to say something?
Yes. The same concern already we are suffering from a lot. They need to reframe the things because these things is already going on, and if a new education policy is changed, then they must need to change the this eligibility criteria also. This eligibility criteria was designed in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, so they have to change it.
Yeah, I think you are working in CSIR lab previously. You can tell us what are the how many people getting the PhD in within a 4 year or 5 year.
No,
You
in
have
CSIR, in CSIR is not possible.
not
In
possible.
CSIR,
How much,
in CSIR, minimum 5 to 6 years.
yeah,
Minimum
how
five
much
to six
scholar
years.
is surrounding with that in the CSIR lab? Dr. Sarwan,
Sorry.
how much scholar you are surrounding with that? So how much getting the getting PhD within 5 years?
No one. In my eyes, from last, I was associated with CSIR around 2013 and 2013 to till. I didn't find any candidate who completed their PhD degree in their hands within 5 years. Not possible. I have never seen. Even mine also completed in 5.5
Exactly, sir.
years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pathetic. That's
Uh,
pathetic.
I have
Thank you.
I have a number of candidates. I can list you minimum at least 100 scholars. Uh, some of them is staying in the out of India, and most of them staying in itself India also. No one completed their degree, and these all the things. It will take 6 years anyhow. In starting
Okay.
Yes,
2 years,
very true.
in starting 2 years, CSIR itself rules for the PhD from JRF to SRF conversion, other things. In, initially 2 years, even I think 60% scholars they didn't start their PhD work.
Oh.
Yes,
They
yes.
start their
It is
PhD
true.
work in after 2 years. So how they will finish? And if someone those lucky, then they maybe get in the 5 years, but it's not possible.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree with sir.
Yeah, I just want to say the
There is the one list. If you go, those students who are registered in the ACSIR, on the ACSIR website, there is a complete list of the PhD students who have a degree in their hand, and there it clearly mentions the registration of the date of the registration and date of awards. From there, you can get the list also.
Yeah. Thank
Even
you.
then,
Thank you.
in every CSIR institute, you go on the PI profile. There is also they have designated the number of
Yes.
PhD student, date
Yeah.
of registration, these all the things.
I need a
So
data on that
yeah,
aspect. We can raise your concern, and
yeah.
yeah, please, other people, please tell us.
From last 1 week, from last week, we are continuously arguing with the one chief scientist at the CSIR CDRI, and then personally I texted him. Can you help me to find how many PhD how many students completed PhD under your supervision in the 5 years at the age of 29, 30? Then
Wow.
he didn't reply till today.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. I need the name of the super person who's posting on the social media. I think so
That
I need to follow up that person. I mean, how they
yeah,
post and how
one.
they addressing this kind of. I mean, such में यार.
If you see on the LinkedIn, his name, I think you find the Sanjay K Batra, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You can
We'll look
find
that.
him.
We'll. Okay.
Uh,
Other people, please come and tell us what your story and what you feel and the
yeah,
situation.
Dr. Ankit Barma, can you hear me, Dr. Ankit?
Yes, yes, I am here.
Yeah, Dr. Ankit, most welcome because I saw your concern in the social media and really you have given some logical point, and so that's why I would like to say, please say something also.
Yes, actually, I want to add a concern regarding these things. Uh, you saw the recently CSIR advertised the JRF and the NET examination, and they said the upper age limit is the 30 year. If any candidate uh, pass the JRF or NET qualify at the upper age limit at 30 years, and after that certificate is valid for the more than 2 years. So total is
Right.
the 32 years. And every people know you can't complete the within 5 year old PhD more than 5+ year. So that candidate will become like 37 year. How 37 year candidate will apply for the this type of the scientific post? So my concern is CSIR should uh, again revise the age limit approx 40 years, minimum 40 years for the scientist if they need the good candidate, like we are living the abroad, people are doing the postdoc from the last several years, and we have very good publication, very good patent like this, and but we can't apply due to the age limit. So my concern is at least they should the 40 years, they should change the age limit is the 40 years minimum for the scientist post, and for the senior scientist 40-year plus experience like that. And one more things I want to add, CSR basically advertise the like PhD submitted candidate. So I am opposing about the PhD submitted candidate. They should also change the eligibility criteria for the scientist post, at least PhD awarded, not the PhD submitted.
no, PhD
Uh,
submitted is fine. PhD submitted is fine. It's not a very good bad thing.
uh,
You can't think on our level only. Suppose that
yeah, but I
if we
saw the
submit, if
several
any
candidates joined the PhD, joined as a scientist without awarding the PhD, and their profile is lower than us. This is the my concern basically.
Yeah, in that concern, there is the one point. If you go through the ICMR and other funding is in it, there is the one position, junior scientist and some scientist. There is the minimum qualification is the masters with 3 years experience with one publication, and they can get the position of the scientist. It depends to vary, but currently
So
concern is
the main concern is that we
yeah,
also requested to the higher authority, even the all the secretary who have acquired the position in the funding agency and some other ministry, we
hmm,
already requested at least they should unified
yeah,
everything, and they should make the good infrastructure for the research scholar and
yeah,
who have
yeah,
done the PhD and who are pursuing the PhD.
yeah,
So many times we have requested ki at least they should unified everything, because we also recently we have conducted the meeting with the DST secretary office. We have asked several questions. They don't have the answer. So
yeah.
that is the main issue also. They are running the so many schemes, but they don't have any such kind of particular guideline.
Yeah, if you see, I have attended one interview of the scientist in the AIMS.
Your voice is not coming, sir. Maybe. Hello.
And the minimum eligibility requirement is the masters with 2 years. Shortlisted, I had given interview.
Please,
To get the position,
I request
but that
I request to others, please say something, and whatever we have, whatever you have the some special point.
bring we need to bring
Yeah.
in their mind if AIMS AIMS is eligible to recruit 30 or 32 or 25 after the masters, then all PhD, those students who are doing PhD, they will automatically eligible for that position. So this type of uniformity is also required. And our concern is 32 years is that, but we need to more focus how to get rid of this bullshit system and how we are in the process to get the job with the golden age. So we need to also look up the scientist position. If you go in the ICMR and DHRs, some of the position of the scientist B medical and non-medical, scientist C medical and non-medical, they are well justified, and their education qualification is good to get that position with the age and with the experience and with the qualifications. So these things also we need to put. We can't uh, we can't do every time the leg pulling to the government. We need to focus them. Sir, these departments has criteria of this. Then why you are not taking the uniformity in that things? So they don't have any answer for that. I think this one be things we can also put. But current the situation is the very oft. We have to look up these things. Hello. Hello.
Yes, you can continue.
Yeah, I've done.
Okay. Other people, please tell us your point. Hello. Yeah, Ruchi, please introduce yourself and tell us what the thing is. What do you feel?
Hello, myself Dr. Ruchi Baghel, and I've done my PhD from Institute of Genomics and Integrative Biology. After that, I was working as research associate in INMAS, DRDO. Then I availed the fellowship of DHR YSS, the Young Scientist Fellowship. I wanted to raise few concerns. Age limit 32 is an issue, obviously, and I personally believe they don't have a data or information that how much time students are actually completing their PhDs. They seriously don't have data. I've recently joined in Department of Health Research, and that too also a contractual position. So I wanted to say, if we can ask them about, I mean, what is their timelines, like when the students are joining, and after what time they are getting their degrees awarded, and how many PhD students every year they're coming out with their degrees awarded, and how many are getting awarded, getting absorbed in the system, which is actually very, very low number. Most of the time, most of them are going outside, and whosoever is here is not continuing the research field because there's nothing available. Also, one concern was whatever fellowships or grants or schemes the different funding agencies are providing, they're always for regular positions. I don't understand what is the point of benefiting these people who already have some position when we have a big chunk of people who are already unemployed after doing such a highest degree, that is PhD. I was trying to argue here in Department of Health Research also, but it's like the people who are sitting on the higher positions, they're either from the medicine field, MBBS. So according to them, they sometimes they feel people are getting job after PhD. They're easily getting job. I mean, there is no gap in taking jobs, so it's good to provide all the opportunities to the people who are in the regular positions.
Yeah, I agree with your word. Those who are on the regular position, they are getting job one by one.
So what is the point of providing grants
Yeah.
and schemes, everything to them? What
Yeah.
there was a good program of Department of Health Research which I had availed, that was Young Scientist Fellowship. So that has minimum limitations. There is women scientist scheme, but that is for women, it's fine. But what is for males? I mean, that young scientist scheme has been stopped. The postdoc fellowship from ICMR, that has also been stopped, and they are in no mood to continue or restart all these things.
And they are also in process to start the process to stop. I think AIRSA is doing in that concern. It's a good thing.
And another fact is, as I've entered the Department of Health, I've realized that all the scientists and everything, either they are taking them on the contractual positions or till scientist C. And for scientist D, scientist E, and all the higher positions, they are going for the people on deputation, the retired people. I mean, what about us who have done PhD and we have the education, we have the knowledge? अगर आपको डेप्यूटेशन पे ही उन लोगों को रखना है तो फिर ये वाली लेयर कहाँ जाएगी? और contractual positions are for 11 months. उसमें भी they have rules कि 3 साल तक ठीक है, आपका शायद extend
definitely
नहीं करेंगे extend उस चीज को.
Yeah, definitely. We always requested to the research scholar who are pursuing research as a PhD, RA, and PDF like that. So we always request if you have any concern, please draft your word and point, and please collect some reference also, so we can put forward our issues from the on behalf of AIRSA. So that sometimes they are asking ki what you have the logic. Even we have give the so many argument, but if we will give the some reference and some data, then definitely we can strongly discuss with them. Even last time we have done the meeting with the DST Secretary Office, Dr. Who is looking the women scientists, and the women scientists are not getting the fellowship to 1.5 1 year. So that is the so many concerns. So that's why we are always discuss in the meeting. If anybody have any concern, please draft and collect some reference, and then definitely we will send all the issues to the higher authority.
Actually, what I've understood, that the government is giving them money and government is dependent on them to make good schemes to benefit people. So they are making scheme, they are busy in spending the money. But after giving these short-term fellowships, whether these people are actually coming back to research, are they able to continue or they are dropping out? because these short term fellowships are not benefiting, because you are not providing jobs at the end. They might get 2 year, 3 year, 4 year fellowship, uske baad to fir again they are in the market available for nothing.
Yeah. That is very valid point.
Also, as I was working in DRDO for research associate, I've observed that I think after 2007 there are no vacancies in life science. The last batch was our scientists who were mentoring us. Uske baad koi vacancy nahi hai, nothing has been recruited. And what they are picking up, scientists bhi ka vacancy, who are masters, and after joining a permanent job, then they are going to PhD. I have seen their caliber, and I have seen their knowledge level and what kind of research will they do.
Actually, we are discussing here for age-related recruitment for scientist post. तो आप प्लीज इसके इर्द गिर्द रेस्ट्रिक्ट रहें. देयर इज ए लॉट ऑफ कंसर्न फॉर द रिसर्च स्कॉलर. तो वो अलग चीज है, बट एज रेस्ट्रिक्शन में क्या क्या पॉइंट हो सकती है, वैलिड पॉइंट, जिसकी वजह से जो है इसको बढ़ाया जा सके रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस. आई थिंक ये इस मीटिंग का एजेंडा यही है, तो प्लीज इसी पे ज्यादा बात करें, फोकस करें तो ज्यादा बेटर होगा.
तो आपकी बात बिल्कुल ठीक है. एज रेस्ट्रिक्शन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से अगर मैं आपको एक पॉइंट देखिए, वुमेन साइंटिस्ट की स्कीम जो है उसमें दे आर आस्किंग 40 एज लिमिट. तो आप खुद ही वो 32 का एज लिमिट का क्राइटेरिया तो आप खुद ही एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहे उस चीज को. यू आर बिलीविंग दैट पीपल आर नॉट, इवन यंग साइंटिस्ट में भी दिस वाज द एज लिमिट. तो गवर्नमेंट को खुद ही पता है कि 32 पे कोई अवेलेबल ही नहीं है साइंटिस्ट बनने के लिए. अदरवाइज आपको वो उतना रिलैक्सेशन क्यों देना पड़ता, और वो भी आपको देना पड़ रहा है एक शॉर्ट टर्म फेलोशिप के लिए. दैट मीन्स यू आर अगेन नॉट गिविंग अ परमानेंट जॉब, उसके बाद भी नहीं मिलेगा. तो दैट कैन बी अ पॉइंट विच कैन बी एडेड. मतलब उनके खुद में ही ये फ्लॉ है जो स्कीम.
यूनिफाइंग लॉ नहीं है, जिसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. सच में आपका
एक्चुअल में सर, जहाँ तक मेरा कंसर्न है कि
आप
ये
अपना
जो
ड्रॉप कर दीजिएगा, अपना जो मटेरियल है, आपका जो भी थिंग्स है, एक ड्रॉप करके अपने जो डॉक्यूमेंट है प्लीज हमें ईमेल कर दीजिएगा, सो दैट वी कैन डिस्कस अथॉरिटी प्लीज.
हाँ, श्योर.
प्लीज अदर्स टेल अस.
डॉक्टर सौरभ मिश्रा प्लीज.
Yes, I had one query, means that I would like to raise in front of the DGCSIR. I had applied for scientist position in 2000. I completed my PhD in 2019. So I was eligible that time for this 32 age criteria. But because of the COVID, they didn't completed the recruitment process. And then after 3 years, they withdrawn the whole advertisement. After filling whole application forms, everything, they didn't do any shortlisting and nothing, and they withdrawn. And our and we surpassed the age criteria. Now they are again giving, means they are again releasing the same advertisement with the same criteria. Now all of us who had applied at that time have crossed that age limit, and we are not getting any relaxation of that COVID also. So if we had applied in that previous advertisement, then we should also be given the at least the favor, or there should be some criteria of this COVID relaxation also, because of the COVID, these people did not completed that advertisement. So DGCSIR should also take concern of this also.
Thank you, Dr. Sarva. But first, introduce yourself. You belong which institute you have completed, so that I can understand. We can understand. I mean, where you and
Okay.
what are.
I am Dr. Saurabh. I did my PhD from IIT Roorkee, and currently I have a 5 years postdoctoral experience from Nanjing University, China.
So, and the request of that you just email us and your concern to us to AIRSA, I mean AIRSA, so that we can understand your concern
Okay.
and raise your things to the CSR. I mean, whole point is come.
Okay.
Please, other people, please tell us. Hello, please introduce yourself and tell us what does you feel.
Okay, if anybody have any question and any doubt and any suggestions, and we always open the door and the meeting and email through the email. And why we are raising the question, and because the scholar are facing the several kind of issues, like we have discussed on for the age limit criteria. So age limit criteria, as you know, the very important issue. If we are not eligible for the to submit to apply for the position, then we have got the lots of experience in the field of science and everything. Then how can pursue for the in future? And even we are willing to guide some young scholar who want to do the PhD and research. So definitely the people should get the chance in a permanent position in the prestigious institution in India, and who are working as a postdoc and abroad in India. So that is very main issue. So we would like to everyone, please, if we have any idea and question in your mind, please send the email and with the reference, so it will be good. And we are approaching to the DGCSIR and some other higher authority to discuss this concern, because that is very, even the people have discussed the some COVID is very big, it was a very big pandemic time. So that time definitely the government and the higher authorities should think about this concern. So thank you so much who joined this meeting. And Bipin, you want to say something in last, because if anybody want to say, then most welcome. Then we are trying, we should wind up the meeting. And because we observe in the social media, people are talking so many things in the LinkedIn and the Facebook and some other things. But and main concern also, how can we raise the question impactfully? Suppose we are going for the some social media, then people are discussing, that is fine. But we need the ultimate support for the
Right, sir.
concern.
सर मुझे जो लग रहा है ब्रीफ में कि एक तो हमें जुडिशरी सिस्टम का सहारा भी लेना पड़ सकता है। दूसरा क्योंकि ये चीज़ें बहुत डीप कंसर्न है कि न ही स्कॉलर इतने मात्रा में प्रोडक्शन कर रहे हैं, न ही आई मीन विद इन टाइम में कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। बहुत सारे स्कॉलर, एक तरह से मुझे लग रहा है हमारे साथ चीटिंग हो गई, और ये गवर्नमेंट मिनिस्ट्री के थ्रू किया गया है। चीटिंग ऐसे हो गई कि एक तो हमें लॉन्ग टाइम दिया गया और शॉर्ट टाइम में उन्होंने एग्जाम करा लिया। तो दैट मीन्स मोस्ट ऑफ द स्कॉलर्स के साथ यही हो रहा है, उन्होंने पूरा अपना लाइफ दे दिया, बाद में वो नहीं, वो इस दैट मीन्स रिसर्च के फील्ड के लिए सुटेबल ही नहीं है। आप 30-40 ईयर देर ले रहे हो, बाद में बोल रहे हो आप रिसर्च के लिए फिट सुटेबल नहीं हो। तो होल थिंग है चीटिंग है। गवर्नमेंट का सिस्टम में बहुत बड़ा फ्लॉ है। ये लोग 32 कैसे क्राइटेरिया बना के फिक्स करके लोगों को छाड़ रहे। सम मतलब उस एज में कोई कंप्लीट ही नहीं, मैक्सिमम लोग कंप्लीट ही नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। आप तो ऐसे फिल्टर लगा रहे हो कि फिर कोई रह ही नहीं पाए इस फील्ड में। तो गवर्नमेंट को क्लियर का डिसाइड करना है एंड प्लान बना के, सो दैट एवरीबॉडी आई मीन राइट पोजीशन पे रहे। इट्स नॉट लाइक कि सबके साथ ऐसे हो और फिर
मेरे को तो कभी कभी ये लगता है कि ये लोग एडवर्टाइजमेंट बाद में निकालते हैं, पहले स्टूडेंट का सिलेक्शन कर लेते हैं, उनके सीवी के हिसाब से क्राइटेरिया डिसाइड कर लेते हैं, अब फिर एडवर्टाइजमेंट निकालते हैं ताकि उनके खुद के लोग उस पर एलिजिबल हो जाएं।
राइट सर इन्हें टाइमली कोई इनका निकलता नहीं है, इनके पास कोई डेटा नहीं है, ये निकाल के भर लेते हैं और बस।
हाँ,
मोस्ट ऑफ द स्कॉलर के साथ फ्रॉड हो रहा है।
वैकेंसी 2018 में भरी गई थी, उसके बाद से वैकेंसी नहीं आई, रेगुलर एडवर्टाइज ही नहीं हुआ। तो इस वजह से कोविड आया, उसके बाद 22 में वैकेंसी आई, फिर कैंसिल किए, फिर री एडवर्टाइज किए। तो आई थिंक कि इसमें रिलैक्सेशन होना चाहिए। और दूसरी चीज है कि जो ये जो 32 वाला जो क्राइटेरिया है ये बहुत पहले बना था, हमें लगता है 1960 या 65 कब का साइंटिस्ट रिक्रूटमेंट का था, वही
नो
चला
सर,
आ रहा है, वही काफी
2011 में बना है।
और अभी तो ये
2011
केवल
का पहले
अभी तो केवल
2011 का पहले 35 था सर।
और अभी
लेकिन
तो
वो पीजी
ये
क्राइटेरिया
जो है एज का कंसर्न है। बहुत केस में मैंने ये भी देखा हुआ है कि ये जो है अभी तो जब आप उस पे आएंगे SC ST OBC जनरल, तो ये पहले SC ST OBC की पोजीशन निकालते हैं, जिनको पता होता है, जब एप्लीकेशन आता है तो उनको रिजेक्ट कर देते हैं। ऐसे 2 बार 3 बार करते हैं, फिर बाद में जो है अपना वो उनका कुछ नियम कानून है उसको पूरा कर लेते हैं कि नो सुटेबल कैंडिडेट वाज फाउंड, और फिर उसी पोजीशन को अदर थिंग्स में कन्वर्ट करके फिर अपने चाहते लोगों को ले लेते हैं। इनका इंटरनल ये भी एक अलग ही चल रहा है।
सर उसके लिए भी
का
हमें डेटा
मुद्दा है
चाहिए
ये।
सो दैट वी कैन रेज द कंसर्न।
हाँ,
हम अगर कहीं भी ऐसा हो रहा, प्लीज एनीबडी दोज हु सफर फ्रॉम दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग, प्लीज ईमेल अस, प्लीज ईमेल अस।
That's why the
जनरल
2018
के लिए जो
Anurag.
ये जो एज का क्राइटेरिया है, ये जो 32 है, ये तो जनरल के लिए है। जैसे कैटेगरी में जो एज पर रिजर्वेशन गाइडलाइन वो तो दिया गया है, तो कोई इशू नहीं है। लेकिन ये जो बीच में रेगुलर एडवर्टाइजमेंट नहीं हुआ और चीजें कैंसिल हुई, तो हमको लगता है ये मुद्दा है कि नहीं, ये एज रिस्ट्रिक्शन को हटाना चाहिए, चाहे इसको और आगे मतलब 35 या 40 जो भी हो मुझे रहना है उसको करना चाहिए इनको, ताकि जो इसमें पोटेंशियल आ सके और जो है मतलब कंट्रीब्यूट कर सके R&D सेक्टर में टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया।
राइट सर, राइट। इसको
तो
आई मीन
Thank you and Dr. Sirwan and
मैं एक पॉइंट और बोलना चाहती थी। एक मेरे को ये डेप्यूटेशन वाली चीज का भी मतलब समझ नहीं आता। जब आपके पास यंग साइंटिस्ट अवेलेबल हैं पढ़े लिखे, फिर आपको डेप्यूटेशन पे क्यों चाहिए वो लोग, ताकि आप उनको कम पैसे देकर के काम करवा सके। जब
उनको
हम
कम पैसे दे उनको कम पैसे दे के काम करवा सके, और फिर गवर्नमेंट से चूंकि जो होते हैं ना वो आते तो है, बट उनका कुछ अंदर चलता रहता है, तो अपना उधर से उनको जो है बेनिफिट लेते रहे हर
नहीं, द
तरीके से।
पर्सन इज टेकिंग, मतलब उस टाइम के जो लोग हैं वो लोग तो पेंशन भी ले रहे हैं,
हाँ
फिर
हाँ
आप उनको पैसे भी दे रहे हो। अब उस एज क्राइटेरिया में मैं फिट होती हूँ, लेकिन अभी भी वैकेंसी निकली है, लेकिन मैं साइंटिस्ट D और E के लिए अप्लाई नहीं कर सकती क्योंकि उनको डेप्यूटेशन का ही बंदा चाहिए। आई हैव लॉस्ट सो मेनी जॉब्स बिकॉज ऑफ दिस डेप्यूटेशन वर्ड। और अभी तो मैं सिस्टम में वर्क कर रही हूँ, मैं देख रही हूँ क्या कर रहे हैं ये डेप्यूटेशन वाले। काम तो नीचे के DOs करते हैं, हम साइंटिस्ट करते हैं। उनका तो हो गया, उन्होंने जो करना था इतने साल तक, अब वो थक गए हैं। उनको बस सिस्टम के आगे बैठना होता है, उनको एक वो भी चाहिए बंदा टाइपिंग करने के लिए। दे डोंट वांट टू डू एनीथिंग। वो टाइपिंग भी नहीं करना चाहते हैं, उसके लिए भी उन्हें एक असिस्टेंट चाहिए।
the main problem is that there is so much diversity and we are distorted. Most of the research scholars and most of the funding agencies, they have a release, they are running the several kind of scheme. The people are diverse from, they are not unified, they are not united. So that is also the main concern. If we will be unite for the particular concern, all the concern, that's why we in 2018 we are since 2018 continuously we are working for the welfare research scholars. So that the main my voice is repeating. Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So definitely we will do, and we will approach to the DGCSIR and other higher authority, and we will send a letter, and we will try to get the appointment for the discussion. And we are trying to do from our end, and let's see the result. And we are concerned, we are trust. Definitely, we will get the success if we will raise the issue in a proper way and with fact, with a reference. Then they have to listen.
I wanted to ask one thing. Is the PM grievance portal seriously effective for all these kind of things? Can it be effective?
Many people have used, but I never listen people who got the result.
यस सर, कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं होता। मैंने भी किया था।
I can't.
that
One time.
system will not work here. They will only give you the whatever the reports based on the rules that are already implemented. They will not give you any, means you cannot file any complaint on grievances system
Okay.
related to RTI. So they will give you whatever there is in the system. So it will not work. And one thing that I wanted to raise to you people, that suppose some that means you can see the basic teacher recruitment, the primary teacher recruitment, or any lower level teaching recruitment, or even the assistant professor recruitment, they have a age criteria of 35 or 40 also, but they are considering research output from a below 32 years age group person, means, and that too eligibility criteria is MTech or masters. How can they imagine that a master student is effective to produce a research, a good research, and can be called as a scientist? That's a big word. It's
Yes.
not a small word, without having a prior research experience. Right. So at least when you are giving this designation, the term scientist, at least that person should have a research, good research experience. So if you pursue to be a good researcher, a minimum age criteria, what I consider is 40. All around the world, yeah, even I have traveled around the different countries, none ever places I have seen. Means I found that people, means recruitment process have less than this 35 or 40 age criteria. So means see, I don't understand this process of 32 age limit, how they consider master students as a effective scientist.
Exactly. Also,
Well,
one thing what I have
I
experienced, just one point. Also, one thing what I have experienced, that focus of government in the system also has shifted towards MBBS students. They want them to do research. So that's why they're not concerned. Because whenever they're thinking, they're planning, they want MBBS people to take up research and to do the things. So that's why they're not concerned towards what about the PhD fellows. The shift I've observed in the system.
Even ma'am, if they are concerned about the mass this MBBS students to
That is the
pursue the
biggest
research,
flaw thing. That
that
is
is
the
also
biggest.
okay. That is also okay. But if you look into the MBBS courses, that also covers, means after MBBS they have to do the MD or MS, then they will go for the research work.
But still, they have some sort of job security. Even in
That's
terms of
okay.
their clinic,
That's
they
okay.
have some
Then
sort of.
also the age criteria will not be effective for them. Also, they will also get out from this age criteria.
Yes, yes, yes.
So this is the major problem, and the another that is the main important issue that I would like to raise is that every CSIR scientist should be audited. First of all,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
look
it's
into
very
the
necessary.
Exactly.
CSIR,
There are internal systems for internal people are doing their whenever they are going getting promoted, कोई ना कोई किसी टीम में किधर कुधर कॉमन होता है और एक दूसरे का इनका प्रमोशन के लिए हो जाता है सब कुछ.
Yeah,
Nobody is going to the.
if
actually,
you
I just want to talk
means you see the
apart from.
global texture, means we all are the researchers. If you search out the research articles in any field, you will find most of the research articles coming from the Chinese universities or European universities, or very
Yes.
few from US, and mostly from Canadian universities. If you look into the research output from the Indian universities or Indian these scientific institutions, comparatively, the research output is very low. So why this is low? Because you are hiring a low capability scholars who don't have a prior knowledge of research, and that too just because of these age criterias. Without having a prior research experience, once they get the permanent job, then they don't don't fear means take this revenge of means any opportunity of doing much research. So they don't have the pressure of doing research also. No proper auditing is also there. So there should be proper auditing of this 32 age limit people also.
Yes. COVID was
I
a very
think
good example. The scientific
I think
community delivered, but still
DGCSIR,
nothing.
if she just check the performance record of these all 32 age criteria scientists, I think she will get the all the information how much the result they have produced in these years.
Yeah, Dr. Saurav and Dr. Saurav, please help us. Even right now, I'm in writing a one article. India needs the robust scientific infrastructure to support the innovation. Recently, we are trying to write this article because some media is asking how can raise the question and like that. So how can improve our scientific infrastructure? So so that's why we are writing the some research means the article. The India needs a robust scientific infrastructure to support the innovation. If possible, please help us also.
Yes, definitely. I'll give my input, whatever is there. Yeah, definitely.
Actually,
Thank
I
you so much
believe
for
at
this
that
effort.
point, at that point, the government might not agree because they will in support they will say कि हम इतनी सारी schemes निकाल रहे हैं, हम तो BSL 3 BSL 4 establish करवा रहे हैं, हम तो हर साल इतना पैसा दे रहे हैं और उसकी fundings they'll give you in the result. वो दे देंगे आपको कि
No,
इतना इतना पैसा हमने
it's
दे दिया
okay.
है,
It's okay.
इतना establish करवा दिया है.
Let them show that they are giving all these schemes. They are giving all these monies. But we have to deal with them with our logic. The first of all, one logic which I would like to present is that the suppose they have a lot of schemes, lot of fundings also, and when you are presenting your project for the funding, who is reviewing? The person who is the secretary of your science department. He don't know a single word of science. He has a
Actually,
background of
actually they
MA
are
and
I,
reviewing
art.
I
even
would
the
like to
most.
interrupt. Actually,
Yeah, yeah.
उसके लिए they have made technical committees जिसमें इन्होंने और senior scientists को रखा हुआ है and these people are evaluating the things. Secretary is just doing the signatures.
The
Yeah,
secretary is
yeah.
definitely involved in distributing the fund, ma'am. I have seen this process. At the end, if you have, suppose if you have if you are presenting a project of 1 CR, then at the end, secretary will do the bargaining. Oh, just take it 50 lakh or 40 lakh and perform the work. So like that also they are doing. So this is the whole system should be of a science. If this department is of science, every person should be of science.
Okay, Dr. Saurabh and everyone, and so we have decided the meeting for the 1.5 hour. Maybe the time it will be over. So and definitely we will raise the all concern and thank you so much and everybody share your concern and for future and we will follow up for this issue and why we have conducted the meeting we have already discussed, but we want to get some point from your end and because sometimes it's not important ki I have the so many we have the so many point in our mind. If we will get the some other point from different person, then definitely we can put forward to the higher authority and others. Even the we will help also the Dr. Akhtar. He already told he has some contact with the honorable ministers. If possible, we can get the appointment when we will discuss also the all the concern. Definitely government is doing according their end and we if we are facing the challenging in our scientific life and we got the so many experience in the scientific field and as the Dr. Saurabh said, so even I'm also pursuing my postdoc, so that's why I'm saying ki if they need Indian government need the good scientists and innovation, and the good that they have to improve our scientific infrastructure. So thank you so much, and all of you once again, and really thankful, and you have put forward your concern and before each other.
One
So
last
we
point.
will, if possible, we will continue and we will connect again
Yes,
after the some time, and
and the
we are
another week.
drafting the letter. And if you will send some email, some your concern, then we will add all the point. So the letter would be impactful, and may we hope that we can get the appointment from the DGCSR and some other authority to discuss some issues to give the relaxation for the age criteria, because I don't think the 32 is what the 32. We are just completing the PhD in age 32.
यस सर। सर मेरा एक और था, लास्ट पॉइंट था कि सर हमारा जो भी ट्विटर हो, प्लीज़ आप लोग सपोर्ट करें, ट्विटर पे आएँ, जो भी एज इलेक्शन, बिकॉज हम कंटिन्यूसली ट्विटर पे कैंपेन चला रहे हैं, प्लीज़ हम सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, प्लीज़ एवरीबॉडी कम विद अस एंड ट्वीट एंड रीट्वीट आवर कंसर्न इन regarding age limit, so that we strongly address the concern and worldwide, I mean to the higher authority.
Even Bipin, the government on the higher authority, especially the secretary, and they are also concerned. If we are raising the question, they are also worried why they are raising the question. Even if I say the personally, I wrote some point in the Facebook, the DST secretary replying to me.
Wow.
I am aware of all the situation. But if you are aware, then why you are not implementing so many things?
That's
No,
He doesn't have the
I
answer.
think you should raise this COVID relaxation, because
Yeah.
most of the government, even the state governments also gave this relaxation in their regional jobs. So,
Yeah.
but CSIR, they withdrawn the advertisement, whatever they had advertised during the COVID, and those who were eligible during the COVID, now they are not eligible, and they are re-advertising the same advertisement, but not giving the any relaxation of that pandemic. So I think this is totally unfair. They are not considering that
Yeah.
pandemic. They need to consider that at least 2 to 3 years of relaxation, whatever the pandemic time period was there. They should give the relaxation, and that's a genuine, and they have a record also, because other governments also gave the relaxation in the job just because of the pandemic.
सर आई थिंक समय
The
क्वेश्चनर
reference
का
also.
एक प्रोफार्मा तैयार करना चाहिए रिगार्डिंग दिस, एंड हमें एक ब्रॉड डेटा भी चाहिए, सो दैट हम सीएसआर को स्ट्रांगली दिखा सके मिरर कि वेयर यू रॉन्ग, कहाँ पे आप लैग करते हो.
Bipin, you already prepared some question. We will
नो सर, आई
circulate
थिंक आई नीड मोर रिफाइन वे.
Yeah. We
आई
can
नीड मोर
refine.
रिफाइन. या
Mhm.
या थैंक यू
Okay.
थैंक यू.
So in last, anybody want to say something? Then we are going to wind up because some people joined. Then last was the Prafullit Tiwari. Yeah, I saw your. Yeah.
I was saying that I had prepared a Google form containing all the things. I can share it with you, and you can share your input.
Yeah.
So to whom I have to share it with?
AIRSA email.
Actually, 1 minute, sir. I would like to say, actually, in Google question is not covering all these issues. I think if you have any idea about Kobo survey, then we can prepare a Kobo form. It will cover all these aspects, because the questionnaire might be 30 to 30 to 35 or more questions. It will be better to do a Kobo format, or if all these questions you have, you can send to sir, and I can do it.
Sure,
Actually,
sir. Sir, share,
actually,
could you, sir, share your email ID so that I can mail it to you?
okay. We have our mail ID, and you can send all these things.
Okay. I will share it with you, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
AIRSA.India 2018 @gmail.com.
Okay. I will share it on that.
And if you search and if you want to visit our website, then you can find www.airsa.in. So you
Okay.
can find everything.
Thank
And
you.
most welcome to connect with us. And we hope we can get the appointment so we will discuss.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your effort, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.